And so Josh just asked a great question here about, how do these cavity backs mask the shot so that you think you hit a good one when you didn't? Absolutely. The best right now is, believe it or not, these elastomer clubs, the ones that have the elastomer inside like this. See this? I can't believe it's legal to do this, but they put this stuff inside. And what's amazing is, and I've tested it, is somehow it dampens the vibration or something, or I don't know exactly how it almost like muffles the bad contact in a way. I've lined up the ball on the toe, made a full swing, hit it on the toe, and the ball went just as far as when I hit it in the center. Now, some would say, well, that's great, because now if I miss it, then I'm still okay. That's true. But the only thing is, then you're also not noticing what's wrong, See, for me, I use blades because I like to know if I'm missing it, because then I can work on something to fix that, where if I don't know I'm missing it, that could be like a crack in a windshield that gets, starts small, and then before you know it, the crack gets bigger and bigger kind of thing. So now it all depends on your level too, though. Like, are you somebody who's just going to golf once a month or maybe 5 times a year? Well, then for that person, let them get these and just have fun. You know what I mean? If your goal is to play in men's club events and eventually become a single digit golfer, well, then maybe that's not okay. Maybe you need clubs that are more, let's say, responsive to giving you feedback that's real so that if you're not doing a good job. Years ago, I grew up caddying, and I caddied for the club champ, this guy, Mike Langella, at Spring Lake Golf Club in New Jersey. And because I was the number one caddy at the club. And it was so funny because he told me one day in one of these rounds of golf, he says, Ryan, the one thing I wish, and he was like a solid, he'd always shoot even par or whatever. The one thing he said he wished that he had learned sooner or did sooner is he says he wished he got blades sooner, because he thinks that if he had gotten blades sooner, he would have become a better golfer sooner. He waited a long time to get them, and then he finally got them, and then he finally became really good because of the blades, he thinks. And it's because of the feedback. It's because, like, I don't think I would be as good of a player today as I am without having gone to blades when I was in high school. I started with blades in high school because of him, because I heard that and he told me that, and I said, okay, well, I better do that, because otherwise I'm not going to know I'm missing. So I think it all depends on what you want and what your goals are, depending on, whether you're going to get these clubs. Sometimes I've thought like, oh, well, maybe I'll practice with my blades and then I'll get some clubs like that to play with in tournaments. That sounds exciting to me, but I then wonder if the distances will be all different, and then I'll be confused by doing that. But that's something that I wonder, because I did, when I was at Genesis, I did see some pros with some cavity back long irons.
Yeah, what's his name? Zalatoris.
Yeah.
He has like a T400.
Right.